I want to take a couple minutes to share a service with you that you may or may not know about. It is called Boomerang for Gmail. And there's a couple of different ways that you can add this service to your Gmail. You can either go to the website, boomeranggmail.com, or you can go into the Chrome Web Store and search for Boomerang for Gmail. And it's actually under extensions. And then you can just click on it. It'll say add to Chrome. And you'll have to go through a couple of permission steps. And then it will be inside of your email is where this will appear. So once you have installed Boomerang, you have some different options for being able to send and receive email. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to compose a message here. I'm just going to show you a couple of different things that you can do with Boomerang. I'm going to call it demo, and I'll just put a little bit in the message here. Then what you can do is you can schedule messages to send them at a later time. And that's really how I found a lot of people like to use it, is just to schedule a message. Maybe you have something that you need to send to parents, or you need to send to your colleagues, or maybe even your students. And there's a certain time of the day that might work better to do that. It also helps those of us who tend to be workaholics and might be working in the middle of the night, and we don't necessarily want people to see that. If you don't want to email someone at 3 in the morning, you can always schedule that for a few hours later. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click the Send Later button. And that brings up some options here. I can go in and send this in any time from 1 hour to 4 hours from now. I could schedule it for tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow morning. And there are some different options. I can send this in a few days or even out to a month in advance. I can go in and schedule to the minute that I want to send this. So maybe I want to send this on October 16th at 8 o'clock in the morning. I could do that if I wanted to. So that is kind of useful there. Now, I didn't mean to click that. Let me just go in and compose again. I don't even have to compose. I will just show you this. If you click on the envelope down here with the question mark on it, it's going to put a message right here at the bottom of your email that said the sender requests a read receipt. I hope that most people, when they see those, they won't decline that. They'll accept it, because there are times when we need to know for sure that whoever we sent the email to actually received it. If you're sending anything sensitive, transcripts and things like that, it's really nice to see when those have been received. So that's one way that you can use that read receipt, and that's how you Boomerang. So let's say that maybe you have a message that has come in and you don't have time to deal with it at that moment. You know it's going to take a little bit of work for maybe you to for you to gather some information that somebody's asking for, and you can Boomerang that later. So I'm going to, maybe I'll just open this one, and maybe I don't have time to read that right now. I can actually Boomerang this message for some time in the future. Again, you can be very, very specific with when this comes back to you. Or maybe if it's something that you've sent out and you kind of expected some responses but you didn't get any, you can say Boomerang me in 1 week, for example, if nobody responds. And then you click confirm. And if you want to see messages that are scheduled in the future, you can manage those by coming up to the Boomerang on the upper right corner. And this is going to load a page, if everything works well here, that has basically messages that you have given certain criteria to, that you've assigned criteria to. So these two up here, this will Boomerang me here in just a little bit if Zach doesn't reply to this email. And then I was just kind of tinkering with some emails just kind of at random here. But that is how you come in. And if I wanted to maybe cancel this, I could click don't return, and don't return, So there's all kinds of options that you have with this, and it really, really is a nice way to help manage your Gmail. If you have any questions about this, just let me know. I'd be happy to answer any questions or even come over and kind of show you maybe some tips and tricks. The other thing I do want to point out is that boomeranging messages on the free version, which is probably going to be the version that you would use, you only have 10 credits per month. And just in the last day or so that I've been messing around with this, I've used up 5 of my credits. So you might want to be fairly careful with that. If this is a service you find that you love and you cannot live without it, you can actually choose to purchase an account for $5 a month. Then you would get unlimited reminders there. But I can't imagine that there aren't better things to spend $5 a month on. Just kind of be careful with the number of messages you boomerang and you should be okay.